Welcome to the I Am Eliza Inez podcast, episode 2. I am your host, Eliza Inez.
And I am your co-host, Mr. McNeil.
Thank you guys for joining in on our second episode. Today's episode, we're going to be speaking on how you work with your partner, building a business with your partner. What are the things that you do to basically separate business from personal life?
Yeah. So basically, I think what we can talk about is like for on the guys' end is that first thing that you need to do when you're working with your partner is support. The support. You have to support their vision, see their vision, and just don't downplay it from the beginning. You know what I mean? Just see what it is. Like, just sit down and take the time. Like, I didn't take the time. It was like you want to see results right away. You always want to see results. You know, it takes time to build. You know, you the long hours. You don't see the long hours that person is putting in, the sleepless nights, the research, putting the recipes together, coming up with the right formulas for the right skin tones, and stuff like that. All you want to see is, did we make any money today? Sit down and if you want to see what they're doing and learn it, sit down and put the phone down, and just go and learn the business with them. And that's what I had to do. I was always wanting results, and then until I sat down and see, like, dang, you know what, this is a lot of hard work, and this is a lot for one person to handle. You know what? So you're gonna need another person, and you start putting your ideas of what you think the business can add to it, or what you should take out, and then you go from there.
Yes, that whole part on this is a lot to take in for one person, because it's a lot for a business owner, especially when you have somebody that has a vision from the beginning and then your partner is not seeing that vision, and then you feel like you have this weight on your shoulders because it's like, damn, I know this vision is going to come to light. I know this vision is going to work, but at the end of the day, the support that I'm not getting here is what's bringing me down even more. So then that's when basically the procrastination, like on episode 1, that's when the procrastination comes in, because you're like, you kind of then doubting yourself as a business owner and as a person that does have a vision, and as a person that God gave you this creative energy and creative mode and mind to create. And it's really hard, like what you were saying, like in the beginning, it was like, I'm not seeing results, but because I was just at that point sitting at the computer,
researching, and I'm like, it's like, seems like you're always doing someone over, like what are you doing today? Oh, I'm doing a website. All right, a couple of days go by, I'm redoing it. Like, well, Dad, didn't you just do the website? Like, how many, there's a lot of things that, it's presentations of how you want, what you have the vision of, you had to set it up, and, it's a lot, and like I said, until I got into it with you and started seeing, like, Dad, you do all of this, you're like, yeah, I gotta run here, then do this, check this slide, or check this temperature, run here, then do it's a lot to try to run back and forth, and then you want, all this product pushed out, and then you can't do it. It's one person. You definitely need, somebody to help you with that.
Right. And let me tell you, when I was first starting, I had to learn, like you're saying, with the website.
Yeah.
The website was something very hard, because as you're building your website, and if you don't have the money to, like, as a startup business, if you don't have the money, you're basically learning how to code yourself. So you're doing coding in the back office, and you're learning how to build your website. You're learning the back office of the store. Then you have to learn another platform, because that's where you're really originally building your website. And sitting there for hours and trying to teach yourself and educate yourself. And then you have other people that are seeing your website, and they're like, well, can you help me build my website? And I'm like, listen, I'm getting a lot of heat from home. Not getting any money coming in, not having a lot of time for family. I'm constantly on the laptop day and night, and it's like, well, what are you really doing? Because I'm not seeing any results, like you said. And now here it comes 5 years later, where we're like starting to see, results, and now I'm educating you on how to do certain things and how to build, things, and trying to teach you how to learn Canva and Shopify and doing things like that. So, but it was hard. But then when we started to come together and work together, and you started to learn the business and started to support me, we kind of like made this co-work work.
Yeah.
To where we have, when we're working together, we're working. It's about business.
Yeah. Long nights, man.
Yes. Till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, we're like, we're not going to do another 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning night. And then you figure that night turns into, we look at the clock and we're like, dang, we did it again.
You just want to just keep going because it's just flowing. It's like you get in the zone. It's just like you just want to keep going. It's like, oh, I got another idea. Or, we got enough, ingredients to get this. Let's try this soap. Let's try this one. Dad, let's try this. So it's like, I got to get some sleep. So yeah, it's definitely going to pay off in the back end. Like I said, I was always thinking about the now. I mean, you have to think about the back end, the sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. You know what I mean, to get to the vision that you see. You know what I mean. So
we've sacrificed a lot, y'all. Yeah. We've sacrificed with. I think our number one sacrifice, honestly, was our car situation. Our car situation was horrible. We were wanting to do so many pop-ups and get our name out there. It's like we just wanted it so bad that we can taste it. And we were just like, why is God doing this to us? Like, why? And then we just had to really come into prayer and say, you know what? He's doing this for a reason, because there's something that big that's coming that he's going to give us for the weight of like why we've been here. And it did happen to where we got a new car, and well, not new, I shouldn't say new, but we got a different car.
I mean, a working car.
Yes,
yeah.
I say a new car because it's a better car than what we had. So that's why I'm saying it's a new car, but it's a working car, basically, so that we can actually go to pop-ups now and not have to worry about the car breaking down on the side of the road. So that's that part. And also too, I think we do well with the fact that when it's time to really shut off work, we do that. Like, it's like an automatic thing with you and I.
Yeah.
Where we shut off work, then we become this couple that is just literally like a working couple, that we work together with our family, we work together on the business, but when it's that 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, yes, it's just basically like it's you and I and the family. And we come back to it like with parenting, we come back to it with our relationship. And even if like me and you are bickering or whatever, it's like we kind of like separated where we're like, well, let's get to work. Let's work,
Or on the note, like if you don't let the personal life interfere with the business, like even though we're still in a relationship, like even if we're arguing about something or just mad about the kids getting on the nerve, like, you know what? We still got to go to work. All right, so like let's go to work now, and put that beside. We'll deal with that later on, but not right now. It's time to work. You know what I mean? Because the products ain't gonna make themselves, and you have potential clients you have to talk to, and you have to be professional about it. So it's time to get into work mode. All the other stuff has to go to the side, and then when this work is over with, now it's time to deal with whatever it is over there that we were dealing with before, or vice versa. If you're having a bad day at work, you got to put that to the side. You just have to go home and be a family man. So you just got to separate the two. To balance them out.
Yeah, I think that we do really well with that, and also the fact that raising a family and having a business at the same time, especially when like now, okay, so now the vision that I originally had for Eliza Inez is literally the vision that you have become to see.
Yeah.
And with that vision, I think that's why it does work, because if you don't have the support system, it's not going to work. Like or it's going to work, but it's going to take you 10 times longer, because then you feel like you have the weight of the family on your shoulders, the weight financially on your shoulders, the weight of you trying to take care of yourself on your shoulders. So it's literally, it comes down to it to where support from your partner, like they say, oh, well, you don't need no support, you can do it all by yourself, but you really can't.
Yeah, you need some type of support.
Like, you really can't just do this all by yourself.
Especially if you have, like you say, if it's growing like in the beginning, all right, I don't need nobody, and you're getting 5, 6 orders, well, I can do that. But then when it starts picking up, oh man, I got 100 orders, I got 200 orders. You know what I mean? Like you can't do it all by yourself and satisfy your customers and try to get all that. You're gonna need some type of help from somewhere. Like everybody needs some type of help.
Yes, whether it's making thank you cards, whether it's cutting paper, because that's basically
the packaging and everything. Like I have to learn all of that stuff. Like, you know, you want all this, like, all right, bam, how are we gonna get all these soaps made? And if you're tired, you know what, then teach me how to do it. I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So now I learned how to do it. And if you days where, you know what, I'll make the soaps, you had to make the labels. So now you're not making the soaps, checking the temperatures and all the other stuff. You know, you got time to, you know, do other things and come up with other creative ideas. You know, I'm gonna work on these earrings today. You know what, you can make the soap, I'll make the earrings, and then maybe another day, all right, I'll make something else, the beard oils or whatever, and she'll make, you know, thank you cards and wrap the labels and do the packaging to make sure to do the website. So it's just like, you know, everybody has to be a team player with it. You know what I mean? Everybody has to be willing to, you know, this works hand in hand, I guess. I don't know.
No, it really does work hand in hand, because the fact that when I was doing before the working on, like you said, the labels, then trying to find the right temperature for the soaps, then trying to come up with more formulations, and then when I would print the labels out, I was then cutting the labels.
Yep, cutting them.
Then cutting the labels, then I had to wrap the product up itself, and I felt
put the labels on, clean the bottles, this
yes.
Like that. All that. They have to make sure the dishes are done for the next batch. It's like, oh man, like, so, you know, everybody has to take on this, you know, a role in the business. You know what I mean?
But I thank you for that, because this, like, I really thank you, because this has literally given me the chance to basically brand Eliza Inez as, like, the way that it looks, like the whole aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
It's given me time to actually say how I'm picturing it in my head, I can now put it onto paper. I can now put it into fruition of I have time now to basically make the formulas instead of trying to rush something just to get it done. And I thank you for that, because it's literally given me the chance to basically bring all of this vision and now your vision to life.
Yeah, I had to add a little couple twists in there, you know what I'm saying?
He did.
And it was too, because like, and like I said in the beginning, it was just that was her baby, that's something she created. So I'm like, you should be doing it like this. And like, she didn't want to listen. So like, all right, you know, that's your baby. You know, you created it. You know, you came up with the ideas, and you do what you do. And it was getting the results. So like, let me, like I said, sit down and learn it instead of complaining about it. Let me learn it. And I learned it, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, now it's like, it's just going, flowing. It's going, so, you know.
And it was my baby in the beginning. It still is my baby. And I know that in the beginning, I think I was so like the helicopter mom around Eliza Inez that I was always like, it's my business, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Don't tell me what to do with my business. I'm the only one that knows what I'm doing. And I think it's because I think it was around that time that I was learning so much about everything that I felt like I wasn't getting the right support from you at that time.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, well, if you're not giving the support, then this is mine, you know? Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to do the best that I can. And I have all this stuff in my brain, like, man, it's not coming together, and I'm feeling the heat, but it is still mine. But when I expanded my horizon, I should say, of just saying, you know what, let me let him in, let me show him, okay, this is how you make soap, this is how you use Canva, this is what we're building, this is the back office of Shopify. That's when I think it became our business, to where it's like, it's our vision, our business, our family. And that's part of growth.
Yeah, sure is. Because now I'm nice with it.
Oh gosh, here you go.
Nice with it.
You are, but
No, I'm just
I think that we're like you're really good with making soaps now. Like you have literally become the soap maker.
I mean, the wrapping, the packaging, the labeling on there.
Your wrapping skills are
Get
serious.
nice, but young, get nice, but it was all a learning process. You know what I'm saying? It's that if you put all of that on there, like it's a lot just for me to do that little bit. So I'm like, dang, imagine that lot that I do on top of what she did. Man, that's too much for one person to handle. It's way too much. If I would have did this by myself, there was no way. Man, I probably would have had like three sales right now, like 3 sales. Like it took me a minute. Like, hold on, learn this. They probably would have had like 1 bar of soap. Like that would have been it. I would have got that money. I'm like, you know what? It's over. I'm good.
And that's the thing is that when somebody doesn't have the support from their partner, they quit.
Yeah.
Some quit, some keep going, and they start to lose their vision. They start to lose that drive, that motivation that we were speaking about previously.
Yeah.
They start to lose that. But it also has to do with struggling with finances, struggling through, then it becomes a struggle in your marriage or your relationship.
Yeah.
Because of the fact of your vision isn't my vision, and I'm not saying your vision produce any money. So if your vision is not producing any money, there's no vision at all. And it's not like that person could be here today, gone tomorrow. Your vision's still going to be there. Even if it's 20 years from now, you're going to say, damn, I should have really did that. Because it could have been something, and then you start to see other people still doing it. But then it's like when you have that vision that's lost because you're not getting that support, that really hurts my heart. That I've seen when I first started, there's a lot of women that have stopped, and I think it's because they didn't have that support like around them.
Probably, I don't know. Can't speak for them. But like I say, you have to have support on both ends. You know what I mean? Like, even if like you're right, we'll try it your way. Like, you're right, I want to do it this way. Or let's try it this way. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but let's try it. You know what I mean? And you might have a different vision. So let's try it your way. And if it doesn't work, all right, then let's try it the way that I was thinking about it. And then if it works, and you always be first, like, you know what, Dad, you know what? I apologize. I should have listened to you, but like, it doesn't go back and forth. Like, oh, you should have did it my way the first time. We wouldn't have been like, no, all right. Well, you know what? Your way worked. So what? We're gonna try it this way now. And I mean, and then I might come up with an idea like, you know what, you might not agree with, but let's try it out. It didn't work. You know what? You're right. Let's try it your way. Like, always try each other's ideas. And I mean, sometimes you might bounce on the same. Like, oh, you know what? Let's both try the same one. Like, I was thinking that same thing. Let's go for it. And I mean, you might have the same ideas. You know what I'm saying? But let's just try one. If one don't work, we have a backup on my option. We have a backup on your option. Either way, like, we have a backup on a backup. I mean, it's just not just one-sided.
That's really good. Yes, because it's literally like, that was one of my takeaways.
Okay. Well, I took it away. Hello.
That was one of my takeaways. Okay, so one of my takeaways, so now I'm going to give you 2 because at the end of this podcast, because he took one of mine, and that's fine, because one of the takeaways was don't blame.
Yeah.
Don't blame. Like, you're saying, like, I could have did this or you could have did this, and then it's literally like, that's when it becomes to where it starts getting personal.
Yeah.
And then like, you wouldn't do that in a business setting, so don't do it even as your personal business. Don't do that. Don't blame the other person. Try to basically conflict resolution. How is this gonna be to where we're both getting what we want out of this? If we're both working on this together, we're not going to blame each other as far as, oh, I told you this didn't work out. Now you're going to do it my way. No, it's not your way. It's our way. And that's what it has to be. It has to be our way. And if you, like you said, if you have an idea and I have an idea, how are we going to put these ideas together?
Yes.
So how are we going to basically put, my idea may have 50% and yours may have 50%, or it could be, mine has more percentage of what yours is, but the input on what you put in or the input on what I put in, it's going to work out.
It could be 40-40. We got to find out where we're going to find out this other 20% going to come from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got to figure it out. Like I said, we might have the same idea, we might be thinking the same thing, and we'll say, but you know what, that we both, let's try it. Now I mean, like that's happened
a lot.
Yeah, look at that. See right now, look at that, it's just happened a lot. So you know what I mean. So if it doesn't work, you know what I mean, you try one idea. If it doesn't work, you try the other one. It's always a backup. It's always better to have two ideas. You know what I mean, or more. I mean, just have something to fall back on.
Yeah. So what would be literally like your takeaways for somebody that is working with their partner, or somebody that is not supporting their partner, or somebody basically that is in the situation I was in 5 years ago as far as not getting the support?
What would I give? Some advice?
Like, what kind of advice would you give? Like, if you had 3 takeaways or 2 takeaways, like to give them so that they can kind of like, I don't know, start on their business journey, or, leave with something that's like motivating.
I don't know. I just said at the beginning, you just, you have to have the support first. You know what I mean? And you help see their vision. I mean, don't just sit around and complain about it. You know what I mean? Sit down and take time to learn it, and educate yourself on it. You know what I mean? Don't just sit there and just like, well, I could have did it. You could have did it this way, and you know nothing about the business. You never took no time to, let me just read a book on it, or let me just do a little bit of research on it. You just, like you said, you just want the results. You know what I mean? So be open-minded. Be open-minded. Support that person. I mean,
yes.
and those are 2 I can give right now. I mean, it's pretty sure there's more. I'm just kind of winging it right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
You know what I mean?
I can piggyback off of what you're saying, as far as like basically help the person that you're with. Mm-hmm. Just it could even be cutting paper. That's showing support.
Yeah.
It could be asking questions about it. That's showing support. Being engaged in what their vision is. Try to at least see some way or some little ounce or percentage of their vision of what it could be.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people, and it's not just with skincare or hair care. Like, we do skincare, hair care, apparel, we do accessories, we do a lot of things. And just even seeing, like, if you're doing something that has like multiple different areas, try to basically see like, all right, why are you, even the question of like, why do you make the earrings? Because the earrings go with the apparel, and the apparel goes with the skincare. So everything just goes, you want everybody to be Eliza Inez down to the T.
And another thing too, for like probably what the fellas is, sometimes you can put your pride to the side, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, there would be times where like I would see people like, like on the corner, or like say around tax time, you always see some little guy or whatever out there just with a sign or something like that, trying to get you to go get their taxes there. Like, if I got to stand on the corner with a sign that says, you know what I mean, like, shop at Eliza Inez, that's what I'm going to do to support the business. You know what I'm saying? Guys that stand on the corner all day for that quick dollar, but won't stand on the corner to support their spouse or whatever. I'm gonna stand. I was up
That
there.
part.
I was in Lexington last week, right on the corner with Jen and her husband. Me and him were right on the corner with them signs. Support this business. He up there, 2 husbands up there supporting their wife's business. That's what you got to do, man.
Yes, you and Dylan were
put your
definitely
pride to
doing
the
that.
side, man. I'll be right there. I'm my 6'2" self was up there, slim up there in that corner. I mean, with no worries, supporting this business because I needed to grow, just like she needed to grow, just like her husband needed to grow. Like, put that pride to the side, man. I'm going out there handing out flyers. It's 80 degrees. I'm right in the shopping center, putting these flyers on these cars. I don't care. Let's get it. Here you go. Going up in them stores. You go take one of these cards. That's the only way you got to get it. Promote.
And don't be embarrassed to promote.
Yeah.
Like, because it does come to where it's like, oh my gosh, this person see me standing on the corner.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Then when they see me sitting in, a big red carpet event, then what are you going to say?
Like, man, I should have got that flyer. I know. No, you don't.
I used to see them on the corner. I used to see them waving down people. Yes, because it's all a grind.
Sacrifice.
It's a sacrifice. It's a grind. It's hard. I text my mom the other day. I says, Mom, it's hard. She goes, nothing good comes easy.
If everybody would do it. Everybody wants it easy. If it was easy, everybody can do it.
Yep, and that's what, it kind of got me back in the mode. And I was just like, you know what? She's absolutely right. like nothing good comes easy. So that's when I was just like, you know what? Let's go. Let's cut some labels. Let's do something. Let me get this deep conditioner started. Let me, but I think that's a really good one though.
Yeah.
Like coming back to putting your pride to the side. And even with women, I had to put my pride to the side.
Pride and the egos, all that I got to go to
I
the
had
side.
to put that to the side. Instead of saying my, I had to say our.
Yep.
We. It's our business. We are happy to be here. We are on the side of the road. We are at the pop-ups. We're working late nights. It's not just me. And that's where it has to come into, to where it's put that business to where it's like, even if your spouse or your partner is not supporting you, be like, you know what, our business, like, it's not my business, it's your business. No, it's our business, because we're in this together.
Yeah.
We are literally in this together. So no, it's our business. If our business is not running right, that means that we're not doing our job.
Yeah. Because you can't reap the benefits. You can't have, I'm just gonna get it when it takes off. Now it's ours now. When
And then
all the
say,
good time.
I was there the whole time.
Yeah, it's
No,
ours
you
now
weren't.
because it done. You didn't put nowhere. Now it's ours. Now all the benefits are coming. No, you be there when it's the ups and the downs.
Right.
If it succeeds, it's ours. If it doesn't succeed, it's our business. Our business didn't succeed. It's all, you know what I mean. So for order to succeed, we got to both put it together. It can't just be just one person.
Yes.
So let's get it. It's a team. It's an effort. You know what I mean.
Yeah, so I think that basically, like, 2 takeaways that I have, because I did the blame one, but I think 2 takeaways that I would have is basically, don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed to advertise your business. Don't feel that you're posting too much either about your business, because there are people that do see your posts, and they might say, oh, here she goes again, here she goes. Yep, and I am. I'm gonna keep going
Until you get tired of me.
until you get tired. You're gonna see my post so much, you're gonna want to see what it's about. So I'm gonna keep on posting. I'm gonna keep on going. And the ones that drop off, those are the ones that are not for you. Those are not your customers. That's not your customer base. Those were your people just to see your downfall. Oh yeah, she just got this little old business. Yeah, that's what you were here for. That little old business. You're not here for big business. So
just
that's
on there to see you fail, basically. Just hoping like that. I hope they. I mean, then when you do, outcome comes good. It's like
then they want to friend request you.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So just like you stick there to the grind, be there with them. Be with us or whoever it is that you follow, who's a bit, whoever it is. You know what I mean, be there through their ups and their downs. I mean, feel that pain too. Like, you know what, Dad? Like, I see what they're going through. I mean, even if you don't have a business, I mean, you can, flip it on some other, I see what they're going through. I'm going through that same thing at home, but I just don't have the, courage to say it. You ain't got to say nothing. Just be in the background and just, follow and see the results. And, use it as inspiration. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's absolutely right. And I would have to say that my second takeaway is support your spouse and partner or your friend like you do a celebrity.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So support them, because you will stand in line for a pair of sneakers. You'll stand in line for Fenty. You'll stand in line for Skims or whatever. I don't want to keep on going. But you'll stand in line for them, but then won't stand in line or don't want to wait online to order something from your friend, your family, your spouse, your partner. Like, you got to basically sit there and support, because even if you don't have the money right then and there, like now, like I have, I had learned about the
Afterpay.
Yeah, I had learned about the Afterpay, and I told you, I'm like, babe, we can add Afterpay on our website, and now we have Afterpay, so you can pay little by little. That's the support system of like, okay, like, I can't pay it full right now, but I can pay $3 within over time, and then just pay it off. If I can't even do Afterpay, let me start sharing, let me start liking, let me start commenting, or just let me start giving word of mouth. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest advertisement right there. Let me give positive word of mouth and go from there.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people. I'm not saying just this business, or it's just like businesses in general, like small businesses. I think that a lot of people who don't support the businesses is because they don't want to like, oh, I don't want to put money in their pocket. I don't want to make them rich, or I don't want to make. I mean, but like you said, they'll do it for a celebrity who already has millions and billions of dollars just to say, I got that new whatever. I'm not going to say celebrity, but whoever it is that's famous at the time. I just bought these $400 pairs of sneakers. But for what? They don't. Them celebrities don't care nothing about you. They got the money. They're not coming here to thank you. They're not going to send you a thank you card. They're not going to wrap it up nice and good. They don't even know who you are. All they know is that cha-ching in their bank account. Thank you for that purchase. Yeah, we got it. I mean,
yep.
For what? I mean, I don't spend no more than $30-$40 on a pair of sneakers. I don't care. I'll rock some Vans or whatever. It doesn't matter because I'm not for the appearance. If it's comfortable on me, I got to that age. I wear shoes that's comfortable.
Yes.
I mean, I need shoes that's comfortable. I'm not gonna wear these uncomfortable $300-$400 pairs of shoes. If you got them, that's you. Get your busy on. I'm not gonna hate on nobody who does it. If you got it, do it. That's your thing. Do it. But me personally, I'm sacrificing for the greater later. You know what I mean? I'll sacrifice vacations and party. No, I don't want to party on my birthday. Let's go to work. I can sacrifice later when.
Definitely did do that.
Like I don't now, like you said, my birthday passed. I don't want no party now. Let's go to. I'm working. I was right there with a pop up on my birthday. Let's get it. Handing out flyers. There's gonna be plenty more. I might not get plenty more birthdays, but there's plenty more birthdays coming. Not the business is gonna grow. I can sacrifice that birthday for my kid to have something greater later.
Yeah, and for our kids to basically have something to take on, and our son too is learning the business. Mm-hmm. So seeing the business.
Yeah, even if it's little stuff here, you take out the trash, you help out that. You know what? Sit down here and put these labels, take this label out. You know what I mean? He know a little bit more about the computer than I do. He over there printing out stuff, and I'm like, well, Dad, I didn't know you can do that. He already on it. So
he's learning Canva too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he on it there. Keep it going. Put the Candy Crush down and get them kids to school them with this.
Put the pride down. Mm-hmm. Put the Candy Crush down.
I mean, Minecraft, what is it, Fortnite, what they into? I don't know what they into. Whatever it is, man, let them learn a business.
Yep. Well, we thank you all so much for joining in on our second episode. Please like, comment, especially follow. And there's a Q&A that's down below. If you can fill that out, it's literally a one-click answer, and then you just press submit. Let us know what you think of this episode. Let us know what you want to see more of or hear more of. And you'll be seeing us more now that we have a camera. You'll be seeing us talking here.
I'm going to be more sillier now then.
Oh, gosh. Yeah,
whatever. Let's get it.
You are silly, though.
I got a lot of ideas. Y'all got some? Let's bounce them.
Yes.
I got a lot of stuff to talk about.
So if you are basically wanting more, if you like our podcast so far and you want to hear more on a certain topic, please comment below or just write me at _Eliza Inez _ or you can hit me up on Facebook at Eliza Inez, or we're on TikTok.
Yes, indeed.
So please like, follow, subscribe to I Am Eliza Inez on YouTube. And we are so thankful that you have listened to us today. Blessings to many of you.
Yes, indeedy. Until next time, holla.
Peace.
Peace.